the Daeho is being so bossy and have a control issues like that. Is that true? True or false?
I've heard the same thing, but I've never seen it. So,
So it's a false.
I mean, I think, yeah, oh yeah. I mean, he's a captain. A captain is supposed to tell people what to do, where to be, and be on time. I mean, we have meetings every day, and all the meetings are, hey, meeting tomorrow is this time, be ready to play today. Hawk's been in 1,000 of those meetings. They're all the same. And no, I mean, I feel like that's just I think it's just probably, he doesn't smile all the time, probably.
Yeah, that's why.
So it's why people go, oh, he looks mad. No, that's just how he is.
Well, that's just a rumor.
Yeah.
And get more focused because.
I mean, I'll never forget coming in. So the team let me go. Like a crucial time. We're going to make the playoffs, but they didn't know if we are going to finish 4th or 3rd or 2. And so I made that start. I think it was against LG.
Yeah, that's the last game.
Yeah, I came back and started against LG. That's right. So I started a game on a Tuesday, left, and then I made the following Tuesday start. But when I left, I had to land in Dallas. My truck that went out there was in Dallas. I had to get a taxi to my truck, got in my truck,
and back.
Drove down here, saw my family's here, her family's here. We had lunch, and then we went to the hospital, and we stayed 3 straight days at the hospital. I was in this house for 1 hour.
Yep.
And we had just bought it, and
I hadn't even seen it before.
I never saw it before. I literally came here, I showered, took an hour nap,
and then
went to the hospital.
I went to the hospital.
And we stayed the night at the hospital, and then the next day we had Raylan at like 12 o'clock the next night, or 11 the next night. And I never forget all the nurses going in our room, and you know, the time changes completely different. So I'd be so tired because I never got to sleep. When I landed, I was so excited to come down here. So my family stayed up all day. Then we go there that night, stay up until 9 or 10.
All night and during labor.
Right. Then, so all day the next day, during labor and everything, I was like, hey, I need to go home, like to shower or whatever. Like, no, you can't leave. She can have a baby any second. I'm like, okay. So I'm staying all day long. Nothing happened. And then like 10 or 11 at night, I mean, I'm just like, doing this deal. I can't really stay awake any longer. And then it's like, oh, you know, we're gonna go, you know, get rid of. We're gonna, you know, have a surgery. So then you'll wake up again. You know, you're like freaking out, like, oh my God, it's just coming now. It's coming now. And then you know, talking 2 or 3 in the morning, we now have a baby. I haven't slept in 30 hours. And I was like, you know, happy. But I was like, somebody take the baby, you know. And I would just fall asleep. And Rachel said, and I don't remember this at all, but she said that the nurses would literally come in and say, like, why is he sleeping? Why is he still sleeping?
He's still sleeping. I have to tell all of them. He just flew here from Korea.
Because they were like, how could a husband be sleeping with a baby screaming at the top of their lungs?
Yeah, because she'd be screaming and he wouldn't wake up. It was amazing.
Then I wake up like everything was okay because it would be quiet. I'm like, oh, I didn't miss anything. So I always thought I was on time. She's like, oh my God, you missed it. She cried for an hour and a half. I was like,
I thought he was ignoring her. I thought he was just pretending not to hear and just keep closing his eyes. And he's like, I didn't hear a thing.
Do the pictures as a
On the entrance.
Yeah, we used to have interest. Now we don't.
Last year.
Because they didn't want to buy the
right. So before the change.
So I didn't have a song this past year, which was sad. But
it was
just
sad.
Just quiet.
Just nothing.
Really?
Crickets.
Yeah. Somebody too soon. Done.
Okay, so before.
I know.
Before changing.
Then you're like, I'm trying to throw hard, but there's no music on. Where's
so
the music?
Sad.
One of the funniest stories about her, though, I think it may have been maybe our second year. We were at Hanwha, and we're playing at the secondary stadium in
Cheongju.
Yeah. And Rachel had come to the stadium, and they put her on their side because that was really the only tickets in the stadium off to their side.
So like 3루, 1루.
Yeah, their side.
On their home
She's
side.
supposed
side.
She's on us. I mean, she clearly
supposed to be. Yeah.
was my wife at that time, but they put her on that side.
They kept putting me on the TV, and my dad was messaging me like, they keep showing you on TV. And I'm like, I don't know why.
And then they put Rosario's picture up and her picture up, and they're like, oh, Rosario's like girlfriend's here. And I thought it was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Finally, they brought the Hanwha like media guy came to me like maybe the 7th or 8th inning. So like after all this had happened, it was like, you Rosario, and I was like, no, Lotte. Lotte. He's like, oh. It was just like,